Hi. Today we are discussing online education and how that education has revolutionized and some challenges that may be associated with assessing students that are taking online courses and the effectiveness or the lack of effectiveness that those assessments may have. Um, some of the tools and various assessments that I have been able to come across or technologies that have been identified for formative assessments by individual peers and teachers, many of which link to online tools, have been linked to self quizzes, discussion posts, or e portfolios, all similar to what we use here at Liberty. Um, Discussion posts and e portfolios are part of those assessment tools that not necessarily assess the content information of the course overall, but will assess the student evaluation. It will assess how the student has gained knowledge and has used that knowledge in turn to complete assignments. So that was something different that I thought was interesting because assessments, especially for teachers, usually are connected to formative assessments of some kind. But discussion posts and hearing and reading how students are understanding content and then applying them to their assignments is, in fact, assessment. Some of the benefits of those assessments have been improved learner engagement and a centrality in the process of the key elements, where they can work all together from where they are. Um, Other benefits include, with the engagement piece, like a self motivation. There's an intrinsic motivation that develops when students are able to connect to their assessments and feel empowered, almost as if they are creating the assessment by just creating the discussion post or being able to utilize their own knowledge, newfound information, and present that in the form of assessment. Some of the threats to this that may connect to that are some ongoing authentic assessment activities and interactive formative feedback, which could help address some validity and reliability issues with online formative assessments. Um, some other challenges that I've ran into in research, according to uh, Davis and all, is that the lack of knowledge based on assessing students' cognitive learning outcomes in online environments. Challenges for online instructors to create assessments, instruments, or grading rubrics on their own, as well as um, if issues and poorly equipped classrooms are difficult for online instructors, the ability to provide effective feedback and adapt instructional strategies accordingly may not be there. So it's really just some challenges on how authentic are these assessments that are being tailored to these courses, and how authentic are they to the students that are actually taking these courses. Some assessments, as you know, can be repeated or can just be general assessments for the course, but sometimes they miss that authenticity piece that will create a true rememberable and environment that students can take away that knowledge, and then in return they can be evaluated based on that assessment. Um, some of those assessments that I've been mentioning, or just some of the examples of assessments that have been utilized for online education, have been confirmative factor analysis, or CFAs. We use something similar to this in K through 12 education called common formative assessments, CFAs, but they're used to collect data. Both are used to collect data on the students, almost like a test online or just other type of standard-based assessments that will give questions that test different assessments. Also, we have asynchronous online discussions, or ALDs. These are for quality and not quantity of student discussions, but it provides a catalyst for teaching of and facilitating critical thinking skills in the student form. So this is a great type of assessment that can be seen as very authentic, and it really helps to again produce that quality. So thank you.